I like pointing out the hypocrisy of Just Stop Oil because these people are so out of touch, it's unreal. They might as well be from another planet. I doubt very much you will find anyone in Just Stop Oil from a council estate of working class stock. These are all wealthy, privileged, middle class people who live in exclusive, gated, leafy communities. They are mostly university educated and they work in top end professions. And of course, they are completely out of touch. These people have an unearthly lack of common sense about them. It's quite unnerving, really. And I really like to point out their hypocrisy as well. Take this woman. Her name is Jane Toyle, or Tuel, or Towil. How the hell do you pronounce that? Anyway, she is one of the Just Stop Oil spokespersons. And she said recently during a media interview that people who use oil products are guilty of genocide. And notice what she's wearing here. A microfleece jacket, glasses and jacket zips are all made from petroleum. So the stunning hypocrisy of these people knows no bounds. And then we have this one, known as Ms. Day. Now, she's not Just Stop Oil, she is a member of the One Planet Bruton, which is an environmental group that in 2019 successfully campaigned for Bruton Town Council to declare the town was in a climate emergency. Now, 6 months after she and her group declared her town to be in the midst of a climate emergency, she hopped on a plane and took a 3-week holiday to Thailand. Now, a holiday to Thailand is a 10,000-mile round trip. And doing research, it's transpired that any such flight would have generated 3.3 tons of carbon emissions. And that's the equivalent to driving 18,500 miles in a typical petrol car. Incidentally, Ms. Daly also drives a small petrol hatchback. She is also the woman who sabotaged George Osborne's wedding. Now, regardless of what you think of the fella, and I'm no fan of George Osborne, why on earth would you do that to someone's wedding? Alright, the guy is an arsepipe, but it's his new wife's big day as well. And that's what her wedding is being remembered for, some silly, out-of-touch old crone invading their space and throwing orange confetti over them. And then to rub it in, Just Stop Oil retweeted the video, saying, you look good in orange, George Osborne, congratulations to the newlyweds. How disgusting, how horrible, how sinister. But as usual with these people, it's okay when they do it. And they do it often, because the ringleader of one of their street protests where they block the roads to stop innocent members of the public going about their business, they packed up everything into a Range Rover and drove off. You can't make this shit up. Now, I think people would be more inclined to be on Just Stop Oil's side and the rest of these climate eco-fanatics and alarmists if they didn't pick on the public. If they think they can make ordinary people's lives a living hell in order to force the people to make the government do what they want, then they are sadly mistaken. That's not how it works. All they are doing is making the public hate them, and they are generally reviled. These types of people really are narrow-minded and condescending, we know better than you virtue signalling types, and ordinary members of the public, we just don't have time for them. So the sooner this group is outlawed and jailed for a very, very long time, the better. And if you really want to laugh, there are videos online of these lunatics gluing themselves using industrial industrial substances to make sure their hands are glued to the road, and they've had to have their fingers and hands amputated. And you can see these poor firemen who are being diverted from saving lives, from accidents and fires, to loosening these idiots up from the roads, and they're yelping in pain and crying in pain. Is very funny. And it's funny because it's self-inflicted. So there we go. If you're inclined to do so, please join Just Stop Oil and go and glue your hands to the road. Get your fingers and hands amputated and not being able to wipe your own arse for the rest of your life. Ah, dearie me. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next time, Roger Trout.